That's too low now. Okay. What up, y'all? So I wanted to make this video. I don't have a specific goal in mind as far as formatting goes. I'm just gonna talk out of my heart today. I am on a journey to completely transform my life, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I started making changes in February. I started intermittent fasting first. Excuse me. I started intermittent fasting in February. I initially wanted to do it and gained an interest in intermittent fasting because I started to research the benefits for it. And I wasn't trying to gain any physical things from intermittent fasting, or I wanted to try intermittent fasting for the mental clarity that it brought in research that I was doing. So that was the main thing. I wanted to try it, and I started in February. I started intermittent fasting, I think, with like 13 hours, and then the rest of the hours I was having the eating window. When I tell you that it was so hard, because initially when I would wake up, I would want to have breakfast. I would want to eat something. I'd have a breakfast sandwich from Starbucks and have coffee, and I never really had coffee with like sugar and creamer and all that stuff, so that wasn't really a struggle for me. I usually only have black coffee. So, but I always wanted to snack on something, and when I think about it now, I can't even like imagine doing that again, waking up and eating something first thing. That's what breakfast means, by the way. If if you haven't realized that, breakfast, it's break fast. It's breakfast. You break your fast. And okay, so I started in February. So I started with 13 hours first with fasting. I would stop eating, I think, at 9 or 10, because at the time, my ex and we had like long days. So I would stop eating late because of that reason. And I started, okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Let's do this specific so you guys know how much exactly I was. Let me see. Okay, so I was using an app at the time. I started using Zero. And paying for the app because of this guy named Thomas DeLauer. I think that's how he pronounces his last name. He used to be like 300 pounds, and this guy looks huge now, like just muscle. And I got really interested because of his passion, the way he talked about intermittent fasting. And I'm really into like hard facts. Like, I want to know the science behind it. I want to know how your cells and all of that stuff, why it's benefiting your actual physical body. So he was great on that. I did so much research. I watched so many of his videos to answer all of my questions. What to break your fast with, what not to break your fast with, what to drink when you're fasting, what all kinds of stuff, right? So I will link his YouTube at the bottom of this, that way you guys can do your own research for yourself. If you have questions, go do it, because I did, and I won't be able to answer all of the questions that you have, I'm sure, but I will just share my journey, and I hope in sharing my journey with intermittent fasting and whatever I'm doing in my life helps you with yours. So I started with 13 hours. So let's just say I stopped eating at, let's do 9 p.m. So if I stopped eating at 9 p.m., I would eat at 10 a.m. for the 13 hours. That would be it. And then my eating window was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Was 7 hours. I don't know. My eating window was pretty big, long, because I was starting off slow. I didn't want to just jump in there and, you know, feel bad about myself, because that's how I am. Like, if I like to go hard on certain things, and if I don't do it, I feel bad. So that's what I did. I started with 13, then I moved up to 16 hours, then I moved up to 18 hours, and then I moved up to 20 hours. And so if you do the math, okay, if we do the math here, let's just say I stopped eating at 9 p.m. again, but I'm gonna fast for 20 hours. So 20 hours, and I stopped eating at 9. That means I wouldn't eat until 5 p.m. the next day. And that's just how I feel now. Like, that's like my lifestyle now. I don't eat at all during the day until 5 or 6 or 7 sometimes. And I have the one meal that I'm gonna eat. There's so much that I need to say. Okay, so when I first started fasting, I was having a really hard time, because when I don't eat, I get hangry. And when I'm hangry, I'm not a nice person. I am not myself. I am very irritable. I have a bad attitude. I'm snappy. I'm just not a happy person when I'm hungry. So I struggled with that the first 2 weeks. So I think I did, like, the first 2 weeks I started with the 13 hours. I think I did 13 hours for maybe a month, and then I started moving up to the 16 and then 18. So the first 2 weeks were the hardest. From everything I've read research wise, everyone says that the first 2 weeks of intermittent fasting that you start are the hardest. So it was for me. It really was. And then so I moved up to 18, and then I'm 20 now. So now I'm at 20, and I can really tell you that it has completely changed my life, to say the least. Since February, we are in June now. It's about to be July in 3 days, so it's June 27th right now. I have lost a total of 20 pounds, and all of it, I kid you not, was mostly body fat, because I go to NutriShop, where I do this body scan, and it measures your body fat percentage, your body muscle mass, all that stuff. And I haven't lost any muscle mass. I've lost an extensive amount of body fat percentage, which is really cool. I fit into clothes that I didn't think I was gonna fit into anymore, or even it's really just changed my life. It's changed my life. And when I look around now and I see people eating all the time, and I'm just like, man, like I can't do it. It's not what I do anymore. I don't do that anymore. And Also, I stopped drinking alcohol. I am going to be 5 months sober on the 2nd of July, and that's also completely changed my life for everything. I'm still working on the mental stuff now, and I can't wait to just try new things and learn more, because that's all I want to do, is learn more things about how I can improve my body and my mind and my spirit, my soul, everything. I don't know if this video was informative or not, but I just wanted to make one. It's been forever. I have been wanting to get back on YouTube, and this is really gonna be the first one where I'm not making it, you know, a vlog. I'm not making it like about me. I want to help you guys with my journey. So I've done the research. I'm literally experimenting every day with certain things so I can learn about my body and share it with you guys, and I love that. So if I can't convince you to do yourself a service and try fasting, do some research at least. Look at stories, other people's stories about fasting. That's really what motivated me to start my journey. And it's been amazing, and I'm excited about where I'm going, and so many benefits to fasting, you guys. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that's really all I had to say. I hope you're having a great day, a great week, whenever it is that you're watching this. And I just want to say thank you for riding with me for this long, and I want to say I'm sorry for being asleep for so long. I'm awake now. And I'm here for you guys. So alright guys, I love you, and leave me any comments if you have any questions. I'm gonna make more videos about my fasting. I'm probably gonna do videos, maybe vlogging, but what I do during the day, that way you kind of see how I go about my fasting during the day, because everyone has questions, and it's so hard to answer all of them because most of them are the same questions, and it's hard to answer them without actually showing you. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. All right guys, I love you.